Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Thank you for making me laugh today. God bless you, baby. God bless you. So, it's time for Philo, ladies and gentlemen. Please let me give the disclaimer here. If you guys are not interested in 24-hour live stock market news and trades brought to you by Coral Jr., you're not going to like this moment. So we like to talk about personal development. We were just having some fun. We did have a little bit of a talk a little bit earlier there with some taxes and stuff. It's going to kind of relate here. But we like personal development. We like concepts. Again, you saw even the credit spreads. You're down a lot of money. How do you react? Your personal development. It's very, very important. Your mindset, how you hold yourself, how you conduct yourself. So we like to take some time here every day and discuss it. So I don't want to mislead you. I don't want to force anything on you. The best piece of success advice for money, wealth, business, anything, wherever you are, be there. Don't be somewhere you don't want to be. So I'm telling you this now. If you don't like this stuff, you could simply fall back. If you feel the need to tell people, then you're just doing it for other reasons and you will get banned. Simply as that. I'm just telling you, man to man, man to woman, whatever it is. If you don't want to be here, you back out, you come back, you'll get the same thing. No love lost in any way, shape, or form. However, I do hope you stick around. And if you do like to be here, I hope you're ready. I love you guys. I'm excited. I hope these have been helping for you guys. I hope they've helped you, honestly, as much as they've helped me at different times. I hope you know that this is the stuff I constantly like to think and meditate on myself. It's awesome to be able to share this with you guys. So I'm glad, and I hope you guys are ready. I hope you're in the game, honestly. So, woo! I like it. This one's going to be good. You know, I'm going to tie it in with everything. I'm going to freestyle this a little bit because there's so many things we talked about today. Low key with taxes, credit spreads, all of that, right? I love it. And even what? The cult, the cult meetup, we were just the cult dating app, cult simp, whatever you want to call it. What is let me ask you this. What is a catfish? Tell me about a catfish. Do you guys know what a catfish is? What is a catfish? Tell me what a catfish is. Fake person, pretends to be another person, fake it who you are. Well, it's in a river, okay. An imposter, a bottom feeder. I'm not a catfish. Oh, how dare you? Scavenger, predator, bottom feeder, tasty, yummy in my tummy. Fried fish, bad people, a scam. Look at interesting answers, right? A catfish. So, can we accept this? There's many things. Let's start with what a real catfish is. It's a fish. It's a specific type of fish. It's an animal. I don't know why it got this name. Maybe this philo will explain to you where the other definition came from. Just a fish. And what is... It's a fish that's a cat. Catfish have whiskers. Okay. Maybe we'll see. But now, what's the other sense? The other sense of catfish is what we know in today's society. Pretty much something, it looks like something, but it's not, right? Or you think it looks like something, but it's not. It's deceptive. Is that fair to say? Is that what the catfish is? You know? Like some of you guys, honestly, I know we were just ladies. I mean, I sound like Brad Pitt. I sound like I'm 6'12". I sound, my voice is beautiful, but, I'm like 5'6", 5'4", depending. I mean, depends on the type of shoes we're wearing, So it's not, I wouldn't want to catfish anybody. You know it. Catfish. It's fake. It's where it's not what it looks like. Something's there, but it's not what it's supposed to be. Okay? So, that's what we're going to talk about today. I think some of you need catfish in your life. It's weird. This is gonna get so weird because I'm gonna explain it, and this is the point of why I'm bringing this up. I heard this little analogy, and I'm gonna share it with you. It's great, but I think a lot of you guys have issues you're dealing with right now. I think you have problems. I think you're trying to get stuff you want. I think you're in certain situations in life right now. All of these situations, right? And I think it's a catfish. I'll explain more to it, but essentially, I think the problem is not what it looks like. That's what a catfish is, right? That's part of it. We're going to talk a little bit more about it, but I think it's a catfish. I think a lot of you guys are looking at these problems and you think it's a hot girl. You think it's a big problem. It's not that big. Because when it comes closer, when you see it, it's going to be different. Okay? So here's the analogy. We're going to talk about the environment. It's kind of sad, a little bit. Don't get sad. I heard this from TD Jakes. It's great. But salmon. You guys like salmon, right? Salmon's great food. Salmon's awesome. It's beautiful. But apparently, we are eating so much salmon right now. Yeah, it's good. It's healthy. Good fats, omega-3. Good for the diet, the bodybuilders. We're eating so much salmon right now that we're actually killing off the supply for the polar bears. So we're eating so much salmon that the polar bears, they don't actually get their shit. So what happened before salmon, though? Some of you said trout. I love it. You're like, why not just have some trout? Okay. What's the other side? The other side, before we got on this little wave of salmon, we liked cod. Switched to cod, yeah? That was the hype before salmon. You don't remember like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, cod was the salmon. Cod was the new salmon. Salmon is the new cod. Everybody liked cod. It was in Costco. It was everywhere. Everybody loves cod. Yeah, even Mustafa says he loves Warzone. Okay. So this was the issue of what happened, though. We wanted cod so bad that back in the day, we had to, it was all on the East Coast. So they wanted to get it here. A lot of people on the West Coast wanted it. So what did they start doing? They shipped it. So they killed the cod, put it up freezer, and then they shipped it to California, and they sent this cod over. People would take the fish, they would cook it, and they would eat it. But what did they find out when they ate it? They were like, it tastes like shit. It's not good. It's not fresh. It's literally not fresh. It was just like, it didn't taste the same. So they're like, all right, shit. We have to do something else. They still wanted the cod, but we're like, how do we get it from there to here and have it taste as good as it is? So they said, why don't we just send them in tanks? We'll keep them alive, and we'll send them in tanks. And then that way, when they come alive, we'll just kill them, and then boom, it will be fresh, right? And I love it. I love all the answers you're thinking. So they tried that. They put it in a tank. They send it over here. They kill it. They try it. But then what happens? Same exact reaction. Even though the fish was alive, oh, man, they would kill it, and it would still not be fresh. Oh. Do you realize how mind-boggling that is? It's still not, it won't taste the same. So you could kill the fish and ship it, or you could send it alive and kill it right there, and it still won't be fresh. What? So let me give you the side point. It kind of reminds me of a lot of us, low key. Some of us, it doesn't matter the situation, We're still not fresh. Some of you look fresh, but you're not fresh. What I'm trying to say is you're alive, but you're really dead. That's what I'm trying to explain. That's what it is. Where it doesn't matter how you're changing up all of this stuff, but it's coming out dead. It's not fresh. Why? Isn't that funny? Yeah, I know. I don't want to get too deep. Oh. That's wild, though. That's a trip. Some of you, that's why I say it's funny. Some of you guys, I respect all the people. You know, some people come in here with some real problems, man. Some people come in here and they're going through a lot, you know, and honestly, they come here and they share it with us and, you know they got support here. But then there's some of you on the total reverse. I'll tell you, be careful. We said, the guys want attention. Those are probably the people who, they look like they're alive, but they're probably the least fresh of anything. Honestly, the teachers, the teacher, the professors, they're not fresh. They're in a high position, but they haven't had a new good idea in a long time. That's the same thing for all of us. Whew. Oh, I'm getting too deep, huh? Do you want me to stop? I can stop now because I think I got you guys. I can back out if you want me to. I don't want to get too deep. I don't know if you feel me or not. I'm not mad at teachers. I love the teachers. I think teachers should get paid minimum $250,000 a year. I'm talking about everybody. Let's be real. Everybody. I don't care your profession. All of us, myself included. At times, I've been so dead, yet I was alive. I just wasn't fresh. Didn't matter how you packaged me up. Didn't matter how it got shipped, how it got sent. It may look good. You would think, oh man, imagine all those fish being alive. And you thought, you're like, boom, I'm going to kill it right here. It's going to be fresh. It didn't happen. I know we've all been through that. It's okay. Some people are still, they're too fresh to admit that, but they're not that fresh. Again, it's just a wild concept. Again, I'm going to bring this back. I told you some other stuff. We're going to tie this to a lot. But that part right there is the kicker. Because at that point, that's where people lose it all. Some of you, you're like, oh, I don't have this. I don't have that. And then that makes sense. You were dead. So you're like, that's why it's not fresh. But some of you will get baffled. When you got shipped in the tank, everything was good. And then you're like, hold on, why is it like this? Honestly, people say it. I get it. I don't know why. I don't know what about my post, about my personality. I think it's my belief in God. How many people tell me, you guys would be shocked how many people tell me. They say, I only believe in God because I'm rich. I said, I'm not even rich, dude. I wouldn't even call that rich. But the first I said, I was doing the same shit when I had no money. All day. It's not about, doesn't matter car I'm in, what this or that. I was still, ask anybody who knows me. I was still praising God with nothing, with it. It was the same. It was it's honestly trippy. Because when I look back, I'm like, damn. Like, I don't know why it was like that. You see, it has nothing to do with what you have or what you think. Or where it may look like it's going to be healthy or fresh, but it's not. So now, let's talk about it. Let's just talk about it. How do we get the fish fresh now? So they killed it. It didn't work. Still tastes like crap. They ship it in a live tank, live fish. Killed it on arrival. Still didn't work. Was not good enough. What did they do? They stopped eating fish. You can't just farm it. That'd take a lot. We need the fish now. But then even if you farmed it, wouldn't you be scared? Yeah, somebody got it. Maybe somebody listened to this. Woo! There you go. There you go. You guys remember catfish. They didn't start eating catfish, but they had an idea. They said, let's take a tank with all of the cod and let's stick a couple of catfish in there. I love it. They said, we're going to drop a few catfish into the tank. Catfish is a natural predator to cod. It's a natural predator. It is going to kill it every time if it could get its hands on it. So now they put all these fish in the tank, all the cod, then they put a little bit of this catfish in there, and now they send it on the train. So this whole journey now from New York to California, now what's happening? What's going on with those damn cod and catfish? Ooh, now they're not just chilling. Now they got to stay on their toes. You can't chill, bro. You can't chill. Now they're moving around the tank. They're fighting for their life, low key. But now they got to move around. But guess what? When you take them out the tank and you kill them and you cook them, ooh, it's the best cod you've ever tasted in your life. They're really fresh. They're so fresh. The blood's pumping through them. They're ready to go. They're, woo! So now they're ready to go because they just, isn't that funny? They needed a little bit of an opposition. Honestly, I think all of you needed catfish in your life. They needed something to chase them. And again, it wasn't like it was a school of catfish. It was just a couple. That's the whole idea. That's why I said some of you guys, your problem, you guys think it's big and you want it comfortable. Fuck out of here. That's your catfish. Some of you are sitting in life, you're like, I got no money. I can't do this. I can't do that. I just want to eat. I want to sit down and do nothing, and it's going to be easy. When you have, but I can't do this. I have ADD. I have a learning disability. I have this. I don't have, whatever it is. That's your catfish. It's your problem, but it's not as big as you think it is. But that problem is going to keep you on your toes and keeping you moving. So when you get to your destination, you're not going to be there dead. You're going to be there alive and fresh and probably the best you've ever been. You all need the catfish. Oh, y'all don't feel me. I don't think they feel me. I hope they do. It's very, very important. I mean, and let's just be real. I even like it spiritually because I like, again, none of this, again, use this business, whatever you want. That's it. That's for you guys. Now I'm going to get my spiritual. That's it. Because this is like praying. And let's be real, all of us, myself included, and this is the problem sometimes. None of us are praying, and none of us are or even if you don't pray, honestly, even if you like seek for something big and you have big goals and you want to do stuff, most of us, like I said earlier, it's that oh shit moment. None of us do anything until we're in an oh shit moment. Most of the time. Most of us don't really pray until we're being chased by a catfish. Until we're like, oh, shit, there's something in our tank. Oh, shit, I got to deal with this and this and this. Yo, God. Or you're going to tap into whatever. You're going to be like, God. Or be like, maybe that YouTube live stream. Maybe some Tony Robbins. Maybe the rocks, the energy, spiritual, horoscope. It doesn't matter. Whatever the fucking catfish is in there, if you don't know how to handle it, you don't know what it is, whatever it is, you are going to be seeking for anything. And that's what happens to most people. Most of you, most of your beliefs arrived where they're at because of a problem. You ran into a problem. That was your solution. Now you're here. You didn't want to do anything until then. But that's the whole point. That's what I'm saying. Some of you, I said, you're going through these problems. You're doing all this. I encourage you to really understand that they're there for you to help you. If you have the faith to view it like that and understand it's better to start getting active now, because if you weren't being chased, some of you need to get this idea out of your head that you're going to just sit there and do nothing. You will be, with no catfish in your tank, you're dead. That's it. Even if you make it to your destination, it's going to be dead. There's nothing pushing you. What, you're going to sit around and be lazy. You're not going to have a desire. You're not going to, think about it. It doesn't make sense. All of this stuff pushed you. I told you that thing with my taxes. That was my catfish back then. I had this catfish chase. I would have loved to just sit there and not done anything. But it's changed everything for the better. I could even help you as well too. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So now even more, this is where it's like God. I mean, it's interesting. There's even a biblical story compared to this. It's literally what we've talked about it a lot. It's what's his name? Is it Moses? I think Moses, where Pharaoh, where he took the people and then Pharaoh chased after him. The Red Sea, remember that? He split the sea. That's that story. But this is the whole point. This is the faith that I have. This is what I believe. And if you believe what I believe, I mean, or even if you're a positive person, you don't even need to. But it's simple that I view it as God put these things in my life as a catfish to push me, to keep me going. And I have very, very good feelings about it. And I encourage you too, because I'm saying, you guys think you're being chased. You're not going to die. It's keeping you alive. I hope you know that. Some of you, without the struggle or problem you've dealt with your whole life or right now, you would be dead without it. I really hope you know that. And the whole point is, God, I view it as God decided. The world decided, call it what you want. But God knows what he's doing. That's how I viewed it this whole time. God knew exactly what he's doing. You think when he gave you that issue, he gave you that setback, he put you, honestly, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I don't know, it would have been hard for me to say God knows what he's doing. Why am I in this situation? Why do I have to deal with this? Why do I tax all of this stuff? But damn, I look back now and I'm like, God knows what he's doing. Because that's the whole point. In that story with Moses, the Bible, God commanded him to go do something crazy. He said, go take all these people, go stand up to the king, go do all this, and then do this. Go stand in front of a fucking ocean and just split it. It's like, dude, come on. But then at the same time, the same person, the same entity in the story, God is saying, go, do this. I'm going to give you this. You're going to have all this. You heard all the philosophy. You heard all these positive. You're like, yes. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get all these great things. At the same exact time, God also tells Pharaoh, the king, it says it in the Bible, God hardens his heart. God literally makes this other dude go after the guy he just told, I'm going to give you all this stuff to. Huh? Oh, man. Whew. Think about that. That's crazy. But that's what it is. Some of this stuff, even your issues, problem, I think it is divinely ordered. That's the way I view it in my life. That's the positivity in me. Call it whatever you want. Do whatever you want. But at the same time, even if you attach it biblically, some of you need that, some of you don't. But connecting that to the whole catfish thing, your catfish is there for you, and it's kind of part of the plan, realistically. But without it, you wouldn't get to see what you could do. Because again, it's fun, and your problems are placed there specifically and strategically. You just don't realize it yet. You will at another time, but without those problems, without those catfish, if Pharaoh didn't harden his heart, that whole line about splitting the sea would sound a lot more ridiculous. But it took a lot out of him now. Now it went from doing this, again, Pharaoh, this was a king. Imagine getting chased by something big, honestly. Fuck all that. What are you being chased with right now? Some of you are being chased as if Moses is being chased by the Pharaoh. Some of you, your catfish behind you, it seems huge. You hear it. You hear all of it. You hear the debt. You hear the bad decisions. You in your mind, you remind yourself of all of, oh yeah. Oh yeah, of course you do. You're human. So that's the point. Keep going. It's not as big as, it's not going to touch you. It may look like it. It may get a little bit on you, but it's there. It's that is going to keep you fresh. It's literally going to push you to the next level. Again, I could tell you about taxes because I had to figure out how to get to that level. I had to learn it. Amazon partners with Ring, with Tesla. No news on that, though. But the idea is it's gonna give you guys ideas. It's gonna give you knowledge. It's gonna get you where you need to go. And sometimes even God will put problems in your way because he knows this concept. Let's be real. Look in the mirror. You know it too. If nothing was chasing you, you would do nothing. Let's be real. If there was nothing on your ass, if there was nothing to get you there, you wouldn't do anything. You wouldn't move. So stop getting mad about it. Understand it, that you got to stay on your toes and you got to keep moving. But at the same time, it's not what you think. Like, you see what I'm saying? You think that catfish is there to kill you, to end your life, that it's never going to be anything bigger than what it is. It's going to have this. That's it. That's the problem. But it's not. The whole idea is without that problem there, it's really trying to push you into a whole nother pond. Really somewhere just completely different. You need it. Because you wouldn't, if there was nothing trying to kill you, everything is beautiful. You see what I'm saying? So, I encourage you all from a place of positivity and understand this analogy and how it works to just be positive about what it is you're going, with what you're dealing with. And understand how it's going to take you there, and always keep that thought. That's the thing, whether I see it or not. As long as I remind myself it's always going to work out, that little phrase right there is so good for you, man. I'm telling you, goes a long way. So easy. Say that. I just know. I don't see it now. I can't understand it, but I just know it's going to come back and it's going to work. At least in my favor, some way, shape, or form. I don't know the timing, but it will. If you could really understand that, you will be good. You will be solid. But at the same time, embrace this. Embrace what it is. And be careful. At the same time, be careful not to be stuck in that tank too long without getting chased, without moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And like we said, if you don't have anything coming after you, you might already be dead. Honestly. You always say, what if I'm the catfish? You're not the catfish. That's it. If you say nothing's, because again, if there's nothing preying on you, nothing's coming after you, you're not moving. That's it. You may be swimming, but it's not going to take what it is. Like, think about what's in your blood. What's moving around in you. All of you guys, for real. Like, some of you guys got kids, families, all of this different stuff. Like, bro, that is affecting you, and it's good. This is giving you that fight. Like, dude, what is inside of you? Whew. But then there's some of you guys out, imagine never getting to tap into that. Some of you may see those things as burdens sometimes, but it's not. It's the catfish chasing you. That's why most of the time, that's why people say, that's why it's a catfish, bro. Come on. They say it all the time. You've made it through every bad moment of your life. At one point, you thought it was going to be this, and you made it. Exactly. You've never got clapped. Think about that. you've not been clapped yet. It's because it can't. It's keeping you going. It's keeping you going. It's going to keep you fresh. It's going to make sure you don't die. It's going to make sure you don't stay the same. Imagine the world, the stocks, everything's changing so fast, all around you. I would hate to not be getting chased. I would hate to not have, imagine FOMO chasing you to find opportunity. Doesn't matter. You see, everything's chasing you. So I don't want the pressure. Take the pressure. It's not going to hurt you. Some of you need the pressure. Some of you made 100K. Catfish went away. That's it. That's why you had to lose half the account. Catfish. Guys like, I can't, you weren't fresh. You had a lot of money, but you weren't fresh. Nothing was chasing you. So, embrace the chase, my friends. Your problems aren't really what you think they are. They're designed to take you there, and just keep it fresh, man. Just keep it fresh with all of that. And it's just focus. Focus on the positive aspect of it. These problems aren't as big as you think, and without them, where are they going to go? Where are you going to go? For real. That's it. Something on your ass will take you a long way. Just feel it. The pressure. You feel it behind you. You hear it, everything. It's good. Stop giving into this. Some of you want to stop swimming and let the catfish eat you. It's not even fun for the catfish. The catfish probably won't even eat you. Because he wants a fight. He wants a chase. He's going to think you're already dead. So let's go, baby. That's it. The problems are there to push you. View it positively. You know where it's going to end up. But it's very, very important. And I would hate, just don't die. Don't die while you're still alive. You see what I'm saying? Don't let the ambitions, your potential, all this stuff that you could do, don't let it die because you can't notice the catfish or because you're limiting the catfish around you because you want everything to be comfortable or whatever it may be. Yeah, just keep it. Amen. Amen. I hope it helps. I mean, I think this one got me. I listened to this one yesterday. It stuck with me. And I thought it was just very interesting. Don't die while you're still alive. Stay in the living room. Amen. Amen. Honestly. I think Uncle Answer said that. He says, alive. Uncle said it. He said, some of you have heard it. He says, alive but got no passion. That's how death gonna feel. Damn. So, I'm glad it helped. I mean, honestly, it gave me chills too, thinking about it. And it made me encouraged. I was very, very encouraged. And I hope you guys get that same thing here too. Where put your chest to the sun, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit's been chasing you for a while for some of you. Whatever it is, but just know, like, it's that's keeping you alive. I know it'd be comfortable to imagine what it would be like without it. Believe me, it would be comfortable, but you wouldn't taste good. It wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? Your inside would suck. The tank would look nice. The life would look nice. The tank wouldn't be that crazy. But when it's all said and done, there's no substance. There's nothing like, that's it. There's nothing, like, isn't it crazy? So I get it. It's nice. Like, believe me. Like, we could just relax, do this all day. Imagine having no issues, no people to deal with, no bad people, no negative people. No, none of that. It'd be great. It'd be great. Who am I kidding? But would it make me great? That's the question. Probably not. Probably not. For some of you, man. Some of you guys dealing with the shit you handle, that's what's making you great. That's what's putting you on the skills. That's what's putting you on the talent. That's what's bringing out who you need to bring out. But if there's no situation arising to bring that out of you, then, So, that is your philosophy, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that helps you. And again, I hope you get encouraged with it. Put a smile on your face with it and be excited now with this fight. You're getting chased. So now you could keep moving, but no, it's not. It's there for you. Again, that's the whole point. God put the catfish there. That's what I view it. He put the catfish there because he knows. And now you should know too. So if you both know, the only dumbass is the catfish. Okay? So, make sure you guys are subscribed. We're live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before open. Drop your thumbs up on the video. You're on mobile. Press hi chat. X out the chat. Hit the thumbs up on the button. Second link for the nightly watch list and main channel. First link for the Scream Alerts Bootcamp and Real Estate course. Follow me on Instagram at The Trading Fraternity. And be beautiful, baby. Be beautiful.